Dum, 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 dum. All right, before we get started, you know the business. Thank you. Hey, hi, love. Thank you for the likes. You know the business. Before we get started, I would like for y'all to push the like button, subscribe to my channel, share this video. If you have any donations, giving gratitude in your heart tonight, leave me a super chat. If you really want me to acknowledge your name, if you really want me to ain't that the devil? Boy, as soon as you start talking, oh loud noises start coming through. But if you really want me to acknowledge you now, because I'm super big, you gotta leave me a super chat if you want me to say your name. So if you ain't leaving me a super chat, I can't say your name no more. Y'all know the business. This is what happens when you become a big time YouTube celebrity superstar. The only way I can say your name now, you gotta show me some love. Super chat! Super chat! Like, show me some love. Like, you know how many people showed me love last time? Because super chats make me open my mouth up and mention your name in my chats. So I'm only looking for real followers and fans and people who want to laugh as our audience build. How many people we got? Oh yeah, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. The sad truth about black women that don't nobody want to talk about. Come on in. The sad truth. So y'all don't want to wait? Okay, I'm gonna wait on y'all. When we get up to 150 people, I'm gonna start talking about this subject that I have to talk about. Main topic: black women. They have problems. They got a lot of problems. They have a lot of problems. Do anybody know any black women who don't have a lot of problems? A lot of people just be like, oh man, no. Black women has a lot of problems. We gotta give these sisters homage for all the things that they have to go through, especially in America. Black women have it the hardest. The sad truth about black women that don't nobody want to talk about. Come on in, give me some love, show me some likes. Hey, black women in America have it the hardest. Are y'all ready? Y'all know it's 420 time. It's that time, y'all. Come on in, show me some love, push the like button. I don't see that heart flying, so don't nobody like me. I've been building on my audience. My audience is growing. I thank for all the new followers, all the new subscribers, all the new subscriptioners that I have. I thank y'all for subscribing to my channel, following me. Y'all know that whatever God got for me, it's gonna be for you too, because without y'all, I would never make it there. So I tell everybody, a lot of people still try to steal the gratitude, try to steal all the glory for when they become successful in anything they do. I can't stand people, arrogant people, to be like, I did this on my own. I did this. I did that. No, bro, you did not do it on your own. Somebody along your way helped you, bro, in some type of way. You did not do it on your own. No man can do it on their own. You gotta have help from others in order to be able to be successful. It's just a lot of people, man. How y'all doing? Come in. Show me some love, show me some likes. If I got 10 people that's in the feed, I'm supposed to have 10 likes, right? So if I got 7 or 8 people, if I got 20 people, if I got 50 people, I'm supposed to have how many likes? So right now I got 55 people, and I only got 12, 13 likes. Thank you for the like. I poured $5, nigga. Alright, that'll work. Hell yeah, nigga! I ain't waiting to put gas in my car. A knife and a fork is $2. You want a napkin? That's an extra $1. The hell? How you doing? You said you're not cooking dinner tonight? This stream is a miracle. I used to be paralyzed, but after watching Snagglepuss, the Lord blessed me to stand up on my 2 feet and walk again. Hey, 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 man. Ain't God good? Don't God work miracles? Through his children you will be blessed. Let me manifest. Amen. Amen.
I want my damn cigarettes back so I can sell them for $5.
Hell no, they get you. Them cigarettes gonna cost you $2 a piece, nigga.
See, I got 56 for a part.
This nigga gave me 2 cigarettes, gonna come back and ask for them back. Now they cost me $2 a single.
No, I'm supposed to, you charged me for a quart, so I'm charging you for the goddamn cigarettes.
You offered those cigarettes. I ain't offer you no fork.
I need a quart.
All my forks and utensils are counted for, nigga. Like, that's why I'm charging you good. I eat with my utensils. You gonna take away from, I'm gonna have to go to Walmart. What's up, nigga? You ready? So what you need to get?
Quart. I didn't mean to mess up you live, but I know you live.
Man,
My bad, y'all.
you just, yeah, you really.
My bad, y'all. Got that house before. Nigga, it's contract.
Now this thing getting all cold and shit. Alright. Whew. No, $30. You ready? You ready? You ready, Brady? You ready, Brady? Let's smoke. I think I don't smoke too much today. I think I don't smoke too much today. What What you smoking on? What you talking about? You're not cooking dinner yet? No, not yet. Why not? You open. It's a room shop for good goodness. What that sign right there say? Open. Open. He is a famous comedian or actor in the U.S. Yes, I am. Hey man, what do you think be black women's biggest problem when it comes to a black man, keeping a black man? The attitude. The attitude knocked him out of the box of a lot of good shit. It's so sad. I text my baby mama, Happy Mother's Day on Mother's Day. Just so she was going, just, see if she would say thank you. And if she would have said thank you, I would have sent her like $50 on Cash App. But that was what I told myself. I said, if she say thank you, I'm gonna send her like $50 for Mother's Day on the Cash App. So I said about 11 o'clock went by, nigga. She never responded. I texted her, I was like, okay. So you ain't gonna say thank you for me saying Happy Mother's Day to you? I ain't gotta say thank you to you. I said, well, since you didn't, I was gonna send you $50 if you would have responded back nicely and just said thank you. All right, bye. Maybe next time you'll think about it. Fuck it. Yeah, next time you'll think about it. Your attitude got your ass knocked out the box for $50. Am I wrong? I was gonna bless her ass for $50. But some people don't want to. You can't bless everybody. You can't. Respect is given and earned. Hope you had a good day. See, somebody said that I wasn't famous. I'm not gonna never mention their name because in order for me to mention your name from now on out, I'm gonna show you how famous I am. You gotta leave me a super chat. If you don't leave me no super chat, I can't even mention you. I'm gonna acknowledge like you ain't even there. You just people in my feed. So somebody you gonna have to super chat me something or cash at me. I gotta hear my cash app go ching ching. You gotta send me at least a $5 donation. If you send me a $5 donation to my cash app, open mic don't count. Nigga, never did no open mic show. You gotta see it to believe it. Wanna see it. You gotta see it to believe it. You gotta see it to achieve it. You gotta see it to be it. You gotta see it. You gotta see it. I'm really meditating. Okay, you say, how do you send money to your Cash App so you can get recognized? My Cash App is $ Mr. Snagglepuss, no dot. That's MRSNAGGAPUSS with no dots. That's cool, baby. Ain't nobody Cash App me. Ain't nobody gave me no super chats. So why am I trying to be funny? You ain't paying me to be funny. So why you worried about me being funny when you ain't paying me to? I get paid to tell jokes. I get paid to make people laugh. So I ain't come over here to give you some free laughter. I come on here for you to watch me and give me some watch time. And if you engage, if I like your conversation, if you understand that this conversation is about the title, the sad truth about black women. They got attitudes that's hard hard for anybody to deal with. But they don't give everybody an attitude. They only give the ones that they want to give an attitude to. It's just so crazy how black women are so like decisive or exactly like persuasive, exactly how they want to, who they want to give an attitude to. Okay, meditate. Is that helpful? It's actually great. You know what it does? You see what it, when I meditate, I was able to manifest, right? And when I manifest, it actually came. What you say? And they will bury your underwear in the yard. Broken hearted over a don't want you. Are you okay? I can't even say your name, but never broken hearted, dog. I got options, man. What's wrong with you, man? I'm 48. My girlfriend, 25. I ain't got no problem. $25 with no kids. This nigga called. His ass and he still pulled up. So, yeah. Say I look cold. Nah, the wind just blowing, and this jacket is very comfortable. Said put a kid in it. Hell no. I don't want no more children. No, man, that's the beauty of a young woman dating an older man that don't want no more children. They ain't gonna have none. I might put one in it when she around 35. Maybe 40. Say what? Oh my God. I was on the phone with my little brother.
I got a heart just like that.
What'd you say?
500.
Woman issues,
I
been
get
there.
more for mine.
Not mine. I'm just talking about these other niggas. I don't have issues.
Not your price. $1,000. You
A lot of people say, man, you 50 years old, man, and your girl 25. I'm like, yeah, man. And she ain't got no kids, and she ain't gonna have none, 'cause I don't want none.
We want to give you 6.
You know what I mean? I don't want no kids. I got a stripper pole in my living room. I want a woman that know how to say wee. God damn it. That's my girl do every night. Wee! I'm going home tonight. Watch her spit on that motherfucker. Y'all know I got a stripper pole. I ain't got nothing but a couch, a stripper pole, and a 75-inch on my damn wall. That's all I got in my apartment.
I got one by one.
Kids are great as long as they're someone else's. Exactly.
Exactly the same in the front.
That's like, you know, a woman.
You got a sunroof?
Oh, let me ask you something. Do you know a woman? You know, I don't even want to say that. That's a nasty joke. I don't want to say no nasty jokes. I don't want to say no nasty jokes. But I keep seeing all this nasty stuff walking by me, just make me want to say something nasty, but I ain't gonna say nothing nasty. I ain't getting paid, so I ain't saying nothing nasty. How y'all doing? Come on. You know, have you ever got to the point where you was able to control what you say? You actually thought about what you said before you said it, then you said, you know, I ain't gonna even say that.
I get 1100.
You like long hanging.
Nah, for the 100 I give you $500. You got the pink.
You must have good dental plan. Your teeth are whiter than mine. I have an excellent dental plan, baby.
I'm gonna get 35 for that, just like you.
And for all that know, you better not say shit. If you do, you're getting 86K. If you say anything, I'm putting you on 86K. Let them people fantasize right now. Bit my tongue. Anytime. Oh man. See, you know how many women I meet and they be like, "Ooh, you are so handsome." And I be like, "How you doing, baby? What's my features that you like so much about me?" The first thing they say, "Your curly Indian hair with them waves in it. See, you got that ponytail. Ooh, and it's soft. It's magnetic. It's energetic. Ooh, I got powerful hair. I'm telling you. I done been to some women's house. They'll touch my hair. They be, "Ooh, I want to braid it. Come to my house. Let me braid it." And as soon as I get to their house, they'll tell me, "Come on, we're gonna go in my bedroom. Sit right here." They'll have me sit by the floor, on the floor, right by their bed, right? And I just sit there, and they'll hold my head down, and they'll start playing in it for a minute, and then all of a sudden I don't feel nothing. And I'll be holding my head down, and I feel the bed shaking. Like, what the hell going on? I get up and turn around. They butt naked on the bed. Come get it. Come get it. I want my kids to have hair like yours. I'll be like, oh my God. You done tricked me to your house. You don't want none of this coochie. I'm like, woo. You know, men can get some coochie when they can't get nothing to eat, especially when you handsome and you like me, like I'm handsome and sexy, and I got sex appeal, and I got muscles, and I got, you know, and I got all my baby edges. So they love me. They be like, and I don't tell. I've been lying about my age since 35. I've been counting backwards. I be telling them, how old are you? I'm 28, bitch. Don't you ask me how old I am. I'm 28. I've been counting backwards since 35. Like, I'm going back up now. But say what? You know, I'm serious. Like I told my little female friend when I first met her, I was 29 going on 30. And how she really found out how old I was, she went down on me, right? And she got a piece of hair stuck in her tooth, and she came up and she pulled it out, and it was a piece of gray hair. She was like, "Nigga, how old you say you was again?" I said, "What's up, little mom?" She said, "You got gray hair in your balls." I'm like, God damn, for real. Crazy shit. Then I accidentally lied. I said, "Man, I'm 38. She said, nigga, you told me you was 28. Oh man, I'm 38. Let me see your ID. I don't think you want to see that motherfucker. She looked at my ID and seen 1975. She took off running. Ah! I had sex with a senior citizen. I'm like, what the fuck? The fuck you talking about? Like, dead serious. Y'all. Like, I done been through a lot of shit in my life. Like, it's a lot of, I got a lot of secrets. You know, I've been around since 1975. What kind of secrets you think I know? I know a lot of secrets. How y'all doing? Come on in, give me some love. If I got 25 people, I'm supposed to have 25 goddamn life. Man, this nigga sit back and listen to love music, self-love music all day, and he listening to R. Kelly. That nigga going straight to jail. Well, you know, nigga, you can't ride around listening to R. Kelly right now. Boy, you'll be looked at like a red dot. That's a sexual predator. I remember I had a system with some beat in it. I was bumping, girl, are you ready? Next thing I know, I heard the police. Pull over. You riding around, you looking for young girls right now? I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? You listen to R. Kelly. I'm like, man, I took that shit out from the goddamn CD out my goddamn. Thank you for the likes. Thanks for the love. If I got 30 people watching, I'm supposed to have 30 likes. Shit. You're watching a goddamn comedian. Fuck all them damn laughs and I ain't got no damn. That's fucked up. I love y'all though, man. I love y'all, man. If y'all help me build my YouTube up, I can go back to Hollywood. I want to go back where it makes sense. I want to go back to the comedy show. I want to go back to the Laugh Factory. I want to be the only nigga that worked in the Laugh Factory on Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, and Thursdays, and Fridays, and Saturday nights. I don't want to go to the nigga show that they give them on Sunday nights. That's the only time they let niggas in the Laugh Factory on Sundays. Like, unless you motherfuckers like Kevin, Freddie, Tiffany Haddish, and all them, and Flame Monroe, and all them motherfucking gay motherfuckers and shit like that. But yeah, I tell the truth. But at the same time, that's why they don't want me in Hollywood. I'm blackballed. I got blackballed by Steve Harvey and J. Anthony Brown. Damn. Only on Sunday. That's the only time that's the only time they let niggas in damn. And then on Thanksgiving and Christmas when they giving away free meals. That's the only time niggas going to the Laugh Factory. I done performed in the Laugh Factory, all of them. But they only let niggas in the Laugh Factory in West Hollywood. You gotta be a powerful ass nigga to have a show at the Laugh Factory in West Hollywood. But think about it. Who the fuck wanna have a show at the Laugh Factory? It only hold 100, 125, 30 people. Like, motherfucker don't wanna have no, you can't get Kevin Hart to have no goddamn Kevin Hart comedy special at the Laugh Factory. Shit, that motherfucker be overflooded. You said Steve's a buster. You damn right, a motherfucker. He gay too. You know Steve was getting it. He was getting it in the booty by Sean Puffy Combs, right? Yeah, that's why he called him Sean Puffy Combs. That nigga was combing nigga balls and puffing them at the same time. Get it off the couch. Hang off the couch. You won't start him. Bend your ass over across the couch. Puffy Combs is coming to puff your ass up and comb your balls for you. That's what Puffy Combs mean. Y'all didn't catch that shit long time ago. Tupac was gay. Tupac got it. Tupac was one of Puffy's first relationships. That's why he got mad when he went with Suge Knight. Suge Knight was tearing Tupac ass up. That's what he doing to all them niggas in the penitentiary right now. Shit, Suge Knight got him 5 transgenders fighting over each other. And Suge's my boyfriend. Y'all niggas, y'all didn't catch on to that shit, nigga. Suge was a fucker. They needed Suge. I tell y'all some real stories about the shit y'all don't want to know. Steve Harvey got stuff in between his cheeks, brighter than his beef. Tupac was gay? I didn't know that. For real! That ain't no joke. Hell no, that nigga was flamboyantly gay. Do you know that Jada Pinkett found she met Tupac? Yeah, she met Tupac in ballet class, in Broadway ballerina class. Tupac was a ballerina when he was a little boy. I think he felt like a little girl when he was a boy. You know, so many pain, so much pain. Listen to his music real close and you can't tell me that shit ain't gay. Listen to the lyrics. He was crying out, trying to come out, but y'all niggas was thinking it was gangster. Jada got a big old dang-a-lang. Man, she was giving it to Pop. She was giving it to him. Man, Jada walk around with a scrap on, bald head with oil shining on her head. You know she ready to give it to him. Y'all don't know nothing about this shit. I was born in the 70s. I tell y'all some shit that happened. And you know Steve Harvey ain't that man's real name. That man's name ain't Steve nowhere in his real name. That nigga made that shit up so it sound commercial. He needed a commercial name to fit in. That nigga name is Broderick. You know what that means? When he was born, his daddy looked down and he was born a hermaphrodite. That means he was born with both Gentiles. And it scared the shit out of his daddy. He's like, God damn, this goddamn broad with a dick. Named his ass Broderick. Broad with a dick. Broderick. Broderick ain't appealing to commercials like Broderick Harvey coming to the stage. Like, he had to be Steve. Like. And it's crazy, man. His middle name is Stefan. Like, where you get Steve from Stefan? Like, he got a PH in the middle of his name. You know he gay. When your mama gives you a PH in the middle of your name, oh man. He got pH balance all his life. That motherfucker gay no more. He is. I got blackballed for calling Steve Harvey gay on social media. So if y'all niggas ain't really trying to support me and help me get like 10,000 followers on YouTube and shit, y'all need to go on because y'all trying to start up some shit, have me talking about that man gay ass. He just stuck that nose in all kind of asses when he. Why you think he went to the White House to meet Donald Trump? They heard about both of them Gentiles he got down there. Donald Trump just wanted to see if it was true. Like, hey man, because you know he in Illuminati. Once they seen it, you know they special. They let them in because they can go to the parties and they can give it and get it at the same time. Like, so it's like they need people like Steve Harvey there. Like, for real. It's a real. You know it is. It's a real like. It's some humans in between, right? They don't talk about them too much. I don't even see nobody making videos about these niggas because they mostly like they take on the man hormones and chromosomes, so they think they men, but they really, yeah, like they hermaphrodites. They born with both. They hybrids. You ain't never heard of them people. They real. They born with both sex. They got a pussy and a dick. I ain't lying. I don't hear nobody else talking about them motherfuckers, man. But them niggas is everywhere. It's a lot of them motherfuckers. Like we some aliens in this motherfucker. Y'all don't know nothing about what I'm talking about. And they pansexual. Pansexual. You don't know what pansexual mean? Pansexual mean they would throw anything in a pan and tear their ass up. Oh, it look good. Oh shit. Yeah, it look good. I'm finna tear that ass up. They wear black fingernail polish. Gel nails. Drake booty hole. Boy been flipped inside out 5,000 times. Lil Wayne was giving it to him. No, I think Baby was. Because they said Baby was, I don't want to say Baby too much. Baby might come into my live feed like, hey man, keep my name out your mouth, man. Put some respect on it. Put some respect on my name. Like, Baby will pop up in your live feed, nigga. Don't say Baby name. 3 times like Candyman. I swear to God, baby, will pop up in your damn lives, man. You talking about me, man? Don't be no disrespect. You know how baby be talking this shit. It wouldn't do for me to become a famous celebrity. I ain't lying. I would go to the hood and get a whole bunch of young game bangers, 21, fresh off the porch, and go get them gun license, and I have a security force and nothing but game bangers with AR-15s, nigga, around me. Y'all be like, ooh, this nigga dangerous. No, they dangerous. That's my security team.
You got time to cut?
Huh? Trying to get a cut?
Nigga, I told you, bro. So
you didn't say you wanted a cut.
I did say that earlier. I'm like, shit, at this point, I'm about to shave. Fuck, I'm getting
Oh,
tired.
You want to come in the morning, nigga?
Nah, I'm trying to get there. I got shit to do tomorrow. I got another interview and stuff. I'm like, I was trying to get a cut real quick. Other than that, I'm like, shit, I told you, I didn't know I called you, but you didn't answer. So I was like,
I told you I was on the phone.
No, you good, you good. I'm saying, that's why I just pulled up. Because I had to talk to Tyreek. I didn't go see him, but I went home. And then that shit happened like that. But other than that, I came back and I'm like, by this time, he should be finished. So I was like,
I was doing both of them.
yeah, that's what I said. I said, I'll come back. He was like, just slide back there, I'll be here. So when I came back, I'm like, this nigga on live.
See, they would be smoking and drinking all your money up and rob your ass, even though you paying them. Nah, man. See, I'm dangerous too, so you know they ain't gonna fuck with me because they rob me, they'll find their ass in my trunk, nigga, and I'll be riding around with their family looking for them. Like, you got me fucked up. I don't play that shit. I got kidnapping on my record, so shit, motherfucker know I'm with the business too. Nah, never. Nah, nigga, not me, nigga. Maybe the mother niggas, not me. You already know, Mike. What kind of cut you want to get, bro?
All day, no beer.
No, shut up.
I should keep it, but I don't think it'll look right with my face.
Come on, man. Alright, yeah. Another day, another dollar. Time to go get it. Ah, shit.
Not doing much work at all for us yet, so we're going to see clouds come through and watch how they hang in there. So now look at them tonight, right about now. Cloud cover all around SoCal. Watch them move through the nighttime, staying very cloudy, very cold, and then you see little spots of rain and even a little stronger cell popping through by tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night, because that enough moisture in the air, we can fire off a little rain action in a few scattered spots. Again, no huge amounts, no organized storming, but certainly some spots you might want to have that umbrella on hand and hold off on watching the car maybe. Tonight, under cloudy skies, temps in the 50s, most spots a little colder, right with a 37, a little warmer, 68 for Palm Springs. And tomorrow's another day where you go inland, you can get a little bit of heat, but only 81 for San Bernardino. On the coast, very cloudy, very cool. 64 for Dana Point, 65 for Huntington Beach. Inland spots, again, get away from the clouds, you get 77 in Ontario, but only at 71 for Glendale. 80s, though, for Lancaster and Palmdale, pushing towards 90 there. The 70s also running from Santa Cruz to 78 to 70 in Ohio. Now, looking ahead on the Acura, the 7-day forecast. So, here we are looking at temperatures below average here for the basin. 71 for tomorrow, up from that 70 today, and then staying in that upper 60s, low 70s range with clouds all through the week, and then even a chance of some drizzle on Sunday. So much cloud cover. I'll mix it in. For the Valley, the Empire City, my hero, going to stay 77, dropping down to 72, back up 77, down to 73, with the clouds kind of shifting day to day. So drizzling on Wednesday, then a little more sunshine. On Thursday, back to some drizzly conditions, even more so. Much cooler, much cloudier, much more drizzle on Sunday. And for the same idea for the beaches, you're going to see a mixture of clouds and sun, thicker Wednesday, Thursday, some drizzle. Same thing for Sunday. And for the mountain spots, we'll see clear skies eventually. But for a couple days now, we'll see rain and even maybe a possible lightning a little bit on Tuesday and Wednesday, going on with very cool temps, 60s. Then a couple of days of sunshine midweek into the weekend, and then by Sunday, again, another chance of some drizzle coming through along the coastal slopes of those mountain areas. Now for the high desert, we're going to go sunshine, breezy, windy conditions. Temps there, gotta get warm, 87 up to the low 90s here into the weekend, and then Saturday, Sunday dropping down with the wind, colder temperatures, the 80 being like about 90 for the low desert for your Saturday and Sunday weekend. All right, Colleen, David?
Danny, thank you. More stress for the parents of two young boys killed by a hit-and-run driver.
I feel like we're punished as the victims. We're being punished. Now this couple's afraid of potential conflict of interest could affect the conviction of a woman who killed their young sons. The story's still ahead.
But first, should we be worried about COVID again when doctors are saying about a new variant that could cause a summer surge?
Remix your snap with new Light and Fit Remix.
See, HomeQuote Explorer lets you easily compare home insurance options so you can get what you need without overpaying.
Yeah, we spent a lot on this agent.
Oh yeah, really high-end stuff.
Sorry, that's our ghost.
Yeah, okay.
It's more annoying than anything.
Too bad there's mold behind the backsplash. Yep, there's mold.
Well then, let's see if we can save you some money with Progressive.
Guess how much I originally paid for this fireplace? $23. Materials and labor.
Just ignore it.
You got bamboozled.
How you start your day defines the rest of it. Start it with Philips Sonicare, with expertise and with the total confidence that you've done everything for your health. So you know you will always get it right. Philips.
Hey, it's your dry skin. Every day with these ceramides, I need to seal in moisture. CeraVe delivers 3 essential ceramides to help restore my barrier so I can lock in moisture, feel hydrated, and look healthy. CeraVe facial moisturizing lotions.
A new COVID strain is spreading across the country, which could lead to a new surge this summer.
So how effective is the old vaccine against the new strain? Eyewitnesses reporter Rob Hayes spoke to a local doctor to get the most up-to-date COVID-19 guidance.
The days of school closures and statewide lockdowns may be years behind us, but the threat of COVID still lurks in the shadows. And now health officials are worried a new variant could ruin what has been a hard-fought respite from the pandemic.
We do keep seeing new mutations, new subvariants popping up. We call them the flirt viruses.
Dr. David Bronstein is an infectious disease specialist with Kaiser Permanente in the Antelope Valley. He says those flirt variants at the start of the year made up just 1% of our COVID cases. Today, it's 28%. And with the summer travel season right around the corner, there are concerns of a possible COVID surge. Experts now recommend that anyone who hasn't gotten last fall's vaccine to consider getting it now.
Not a bad idea to get it now, especially knowing that we're going to be traveling, knowing that we have yet another subvariant that's on the rise that is more transmissible. It makes sense to protect yourselves.
And if you're 65 or older, Bronstein suggests getting a second dose of that fall vaccine now. But don't conflate COVID with the flu. Bronstein says more people are still being hospitalized and dying because of COVID. And the best way to keep that from happening is to stay up to date with vaccinations.
The more infections we've had, the more vaccine doses we've gotten, the better our immunity is, and subsequent infections should hopefully be less severe for most of us.
Now, experts say it'll take several weeks to see if the flirt variant will lead to a surge, but there is some good news. Experts say that they don't believe the new variant will lead to more severe illnesses than other recent strains. In the newsroom, Rob Hayes, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Olivia Munn revealing new developments in her battle with cancer.
In a Mother's Day issue of Vogue, the actress discloses that she had a full hysterectomy last month. The surgery removing the uterus, cervix, ovaries, and fallopian tubes. And this just 2 months after Munn revealed she had a double mastectomy. Munn was diagnosed last April with luminal B, a fast-growing, aggressive type of breast cancer.
For luminal B cancer, this is a specific type of breast cancer, and it only makes up about 10% of breast cancer diagnoses. And it expresses a certain protein, also known as HER2 protein. And the HER2 protein actually quickens the growth of cancer cells.
The breast cancer diagnosis coming as a shock after Munn had gotten an all clear during her annual mammogram just 3 months prior. Though Munn won't be able to carry more children, she and partner comic John Mulaney were able to create 2 healthy embryos after she had some eggs frozen.
Wildfires in Canada now impacting people in the U.S.
And so I had a look at the situation in the Midwest where people are concerned about the air quality, where people are being told to limit their exposure to the harmful smoke. What's this?
Michael Cohen previously said he would take a bullet for Donald Trump. Today, he took the stand against him. I'm Christiane Ferrero in New York with what Cohen said under oath about the former president.
Tiene precios increíbles en todo para el Día de la Madre. Regálale todos sus favoritos, desde self-care y productos de Sephora, hasta todo para su cafecito. Más ahorra un 20% en otros favoritos y gana Kohl's Cash. Kohl's.
See, Home Quote Explorer lets you easily compare home insurance options so you can get what you need without overpaying.
Yeah, we spent a lot on this.
Oh yeah, really high-end stuff.
Sorry, that's our ghost.
Yeah, okay.
It's more annoying than anything.
Too bad there's mold behind the backsplash. Yep, there's mold.
Well then, let's see if we can save you some money with Progressive.
Guess how much I originally paid for this fireplace? $23. Materials and labor.
Just ignore it.
You got bamboozled.
Why choose the Sleep Number smart bed?
Can it keep me warm when I'm cold?
Wait, no, I'm always hot.
Sleep Number does that.
Can I make my side softer?
I think my side firmer. Sleep Number does that.
Can it help us sleep better and better?
Sleep Number does that. 94% of smart sleepers report better sleep. Now save 50% on Sleep Number Limited Edition Smart Bed plus 0% interest for 36 months. Shop now at sleepnumber.com.
Live from ABC 7, this is Eyewitness News at 7.
New surveillance video shows the moment a Tesla traveling at over 100 miles per hour crashes in Pasadena, killing 3 young people. What we're learning about the big news. Welcome back to David Ellen.
And I'm Colleen Sullivan. Thank you for joining us as we stream live at 7 p.m. We're learning more about the 3 people killed in that violent crash in Pasadena.
Some of the victims had ties at a local high school, and I would have for Leanne Suter. That's more on the investigation and what new surveillance video shows us of this crash.
It's a shocking scene. The Tesla going more than 100 miles per hour after running a red light, police say. The vehicle hitting a curb, launching it airborne into a utility pole and crashing through a building. 3 lives lost, 3 others seriously injured.
It's really hard to make sense of this, and it's just, he's gone. There's no other way to put that. But he's going to be missed by a lot of people.
Stephen Michael Pfeiffer, a 20-year-old student at Pasadena City College, was killed, along with the driver, 22-year-old Moab Samuel, and Esrom Besame, both seen here on a GoFundMe account for all of the victims. Samuel's 17-year-old sister was critically injured, along with another woman and man. 2 of the victims, students at Maranatha High School.
Our 2 current students are in the process of being killed, we hope. And one of our former students
Counselors were brought in to help students today as police continue their investigation into the fatal crash.
There was evidence that alcohol was in the car. However, we're unable to determine at this time if the driver was impaired or under the influence.
Pasadena police releasing the video in the midst of prom and graduation season. A tragic reminder that speed kills.
We're just asking people to slow down, think about that, and hopefully this information will generate the conversations and discussions with family and friends that will encourage them to slow down. The streets aren't a raceway. If you want to go fast, get to the track.
The 3 victims who remain hospitalized are slowly making a recovery. Authorities say at least 2 of them are expected to be released from the hospital later this week. Friends say the 3rd just underwent major surgery again today and say her recovery will take much longer. In Pasadena, Vivian Seeger, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
New controversy in a criminal case against Rebecca Grossman, the woman convicted of running over 2 boys crossing a street in Westlake Village. Eyewitness News reporter Carlos Ferranda spoke to the boys' parents who are concerned whether justice will ever be served.
The Iskander family lost 2 children, and it took years to get to trial and to get a conviction. Now there are possible changes to the prosecution because of a potential conflict of interest, and the family wants to know why and how it could affect them.
I feel like we're punished as the victims. We're being punished.
For Nancy Iskander, the uncertainty is frustrating.
We came out of that courtroom thinking, okay, the fight for justice for the lives of the boys has now ended.
Her sons Mark and Jacob Iskander were struck and killed back in 2020 in a crosswalk in Westlake Village. Earlier this year, Rebecca Grossman was convicted of the double murder. Now, in a complicated twist, District Attorney George Gascon's office is reassigning the case to a different department and a different supervisor. The DA claims there could be a potential conflict of interest since Grossman's new attorney also represents Diana Teran. She's an advisor to Gascon who was recently charged in connection with the illegal use of confidential sheriff's records. Teran was the supervisor on the Iskander case. The family doesn't think it's a coincidence that attorney was hired by Grossman.
This is clear conflict of interest that seems to be intentionally leveraged by Mrs. Grossman to influence either the steps or the sentencing.
At first, it appeared the 2 prosecutors in the case were also being removed, but in a statement issued this afternoon, the DA's office says in part, the trial attorneys Jamie Castro and Ryan Gould will remain on the case and assist the Major Crimes Division. By reassigning the matter to the Major Crimes Division's chain of command and keeping the original trial attorneys, any potential internal conflict is resolved.
Now, we have him back, but then there is somebody else. So are they leading the case like they did before? What is their role now?
And the motion to deal with this possible conflict of interest is scheduled for this Friday. Reporting from the Van Nuys Courthouse, I'm Carlos Ferranda, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
An Orange County judge today sentencing a Florida man to 3.5 years in federal prison for advising 2 men on how to build a Molotov cocktail used in the firebombing of a Planned Parenthood clinic. Xavier Batten earlier pleaded guilty to the March 2022 incident in Costa Mesa. The judge said Batten committed a cowardly crime and showed no empathy for women or their rights. Co-defendant Chance Brannon serving a 9-year sentence. A 3rd man, Tibet Ergel, is now awaiting sentencing after his guilty plea.
Shohei Ohtani's former interpreter Ippei Mitsuhara is expected to appear before a judge tomorrow morning for his arraignment. Mitsuhara agreed to plead guilty to bank and tax fraud, which carries a maximum sentence of 30 years in prison. Prosecutors say Mitsuhara used his position of trust to take advantage of Ohtani and steal nearly $17 million from the Dodgers star's bank account to pay off massive illegal gambling debts.
Michael Cohen taking the stand today to testify against his former boss. Prosecutors calling their last key witness in the case against former President Donald Trump. ABC's Christian Cordero has the latest on Trump's hush money trial and where things stand.
Today, Michael Cohen, who previously said he would take a bullet for Donald Trump, took the stand against him, saying under oath the former president directed him to pay for multiple women's silence. Trump is charged with falsifying business records linked to the $130,000 Cohen paid porn actress Stormy Daniels days before the 2016 election. Prosecutors say the payment was to prevent voters from hearing Daniels' graphic story about an alleged 2006 affair. Trump denies all wrongdoing, including the alleged affair. The defense so far has claimed Trump wanted to kill the story to protect his family. Cohen's testimony today directly contradicts that, saying he wasn't thinking about Melania. This was all about the campaign. He claimed Trump called the Stormy Daniels situation a, quote, disaster for the campaign, adding Trump said, women will hate me. Cohen also testified about a catch-and-kill scheme set up with National Enquirer publisher David Pecker, where they agreed to publish positive stories about Trump and stop negative ones from coming out. Pecker himself testified about that 3 weeks ago. Jurors heard a conversation Cohen surreptitiously recorded between him and Trump in September 2016. It references one of those alleged catch and kills, a $150,000 hush money payment to Playboy model Karen McDougal by Pecker.
Funding, yes.
When Trump won the 2016 election, Cohen testified there was no role for him in the incoming administration. He says he was offered a position in the White House as an assistant general counsel by then RNC chair Reince Priebus, but turned it down, adding he was disappointed he was not considered for chief of staff. He then testified he was beyond angry about his bonus getting cut by 2/3 and was concerned about getting reimbursed for the $130,000 which he was later paid. Jurors have seen more than 200 pieces of evidence so far. Cohen is the 20th witness to take the stand and is described as the linchpin in this case, if the jury believes him. Christiane Cordero, ABC News, New York.
If you didn't file your taxes in 2020 due to the COVID crisis, you still may be eligible for a refund, but time is running out.
Nearly a million people who failed to file in 2020 may be due a refund, but only if they file by Friday, May 17th. And that includes over 88,000 Californians who have yet to file. The IRS reports that the money owed just in California alone is over $94 million, working out to be about $835 on average.
You should be able to recoup some of those funds back, especially in the state that the families are in.
I think that's great if you can still get money. I should try it.
Nationwide, the IRS estimates more than $1 billion in refunds remain unclaimed, with the average median refund coming in around $932. So a reminder, if you do not file your 2020 return by the May 17th deadline, the federal government will keep that refund.
Wildfires burning across Western Canada now causing concerns here in the U.S. A number of Midwestern states are watching the air quality as harmful smoke lingering across the border. Our Tim Pulliam has more on the Canadian wildfires causing so much trouble.
Right now, Western Canada is on fire. An eyewitness capturing this wall of flames marching across this highway in the western province of Alberta. These satellite images show the widespread damage, which officials estimating more than 100 wildfires are ravaging the region, with dozens of them considered out of control, including one in British Columbia, scorching thousands of acres and forcing thousands of people to evacuate.
With no precipitation, no major precipitation in the forecast ahead, and winds that can pick up at any time, we are, let's just say, we are extremely concerned.
The toxic smoke now billowing south across the border into the U.S., drifting into the upper Midwest and western Great Lakes. Weather maps show the Dakotas, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and parts of Michigan are all impacted. Look at these aerials showing a smoky haze in Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota today. Minnesota issuing its first air quality alert of 2024. Forecasters say the smoke could impact Nebraska and Iowa next. These latest wildfires are reminiscent of last summer's wildfires in Canada, where smoke reached as far south as Georgia, leaving New York City's skyline in an orange fog.
And right now, officials are urging people in Minnesota to stay indoors. The smoke is expected to taper off, but more could reach Kansas and Oklahoma on Tuesday. Tim Pulliam, ABC News, Los Angeles.
All right, well, we are enjoying a breezy evening, but if you live along the coast, which, Danny, it looks like your live shot is from LAX. It's also drizzly as well.
Yeah, very cloudy. Yeah, and the clouds are a bit moist, of course. Sometimes it squeezes out enough to get a little drizzle going on. So we certainly saw that to start the day down at LAX. And LAX live now, yes, still on that cloudy side and kind of staying gray all day. And certainly because those clouded skies, it's staying pretty cool too. 59 degrees right now in the 7 o'clock hour down there on that part of the coast at LAX. Moving in a little bit, check out the temperatures for Orange County. Irvine goes 66, so cool degrees there as well. Also cool temps all over Southern California. You can see the clouds on the coast still. 58 offset, very chilly there right now. 59% Clemente. We're showing 70s. If you get all the way to Lancaster and Palmdale right now, you can hit that mid-70s mark. And even a 90 in Palm Springs. The desert after all, but everywhere else, they're all cool numbers. 69 in Ontario and Riverside, 67 for Ojai. We're showing low 70s in Santa Clarita, but 60s for Van Nuys, 67 right now. And look at this, Beaumont at 74, Banning at 69, Idaho right now at 62. So we're certainly on the cooler side here, evening hours, of course. But then again tonight and tomorrow morning, cloudy skies, and hang on, might you need an umbrella? I'll let you know what the 70 forecast in just a bit. Right now, David and Colin, it's all yours.
All right, Danny, thank you. Have you noticed how expensive fast food has gotten?
Well, the cost of food is going up for places like McDonald's. But is it driving away people? Coming up, how fast food joints are trying to keep the drive-through business.
And talk about high costs. So look at how high interest rates are driving up the car market. Why it's happening and what you can do if you are looking to buy a car.
See, HomeQuote Explorer lets you easily compare home insurance options so you can get what you need without overpaying.
Yeah, we spent a lot on this one.
Oh yeah, really high-end stuff.
Sorry, that's our ghost.
Yeah, okay.
It's more annoying than anything.
Too bad there's mold behind the backsplash. Yep, it's mold.
Well then, let's see if we can save you some money with Progressive.
Guess how much I originally paid for this fireplace? $23. Materials and labor.
Just ignore it.
You got bamboozled.
Why choose the Sleep Number Smart Bed?
Can you keep me warm when I'm cold?
Wait, no, I'm always hot.
Sleep Number does that.
Can I make my side softer?
I think my side firmer. Sleep Number does that.
Can I help us sleep better and better?
Please.
Sleep Number does that. 94% of smart sleepers report better sleep. Now save 50% on Sleep Number Limited Edition Smart Bed plus 0% interest for 36 months. Shop now at sleepnumber.com.
At Ace, we know not all paint is created equal, so to do it right, start with our most durable paint. Only Ace has this collection of premium brands like Benjamin Moore, Magnolia Home by Joanna Gaines, and Clark & Kensington. And Ace has premium service in quality paint that stand up to the test of time. Around the block, what you need in stock, with service so good it's guaranteed. And right now, buy a gallon of Magnolia Home or Clark & Kensington and get the second one 50% off. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware and clothes.
FX is Welcome to Wrexham. All new Thursdays at 10 on FX. Stream on Google.
You might want to think twice if you're looking to buy a new or used car. New car sticker prices coupled with high interest rates are making cars less affordable.
So how can consumers help lower the costs? Jen Sullivan has some tips for navigating the car market.
High interest rates are driving up car prices, but that doesn't mean a used car can land you a better deal.
The used car market has definitely had a bit of a topsy-turvy past few years.
Jessica Caldwell with auto company Edmunds says interest rates for new cars are over 7%. But for used cars, rates can be higher than 11%.
All of a sudden, with people coming back into the market, looking at what these interest rates are doing to their monthly payments, thinking, I can't afford this.
According to the most recent data from Bankrate.com, interest rates for both new and used cars have gone up nearly 3% in the last few years. But sticker prices are also higher. Caldwell says when there are fewer used cars on the market, it drives up the prices. So what can you do to help pump the brakes on high costs? Caldwell recommends doing your homework to look at all options.
Starting to see subsidized interest rates like a 1.9 for 60 months or a 2.9, whereas a few years ago those did not exist.
Caldwell also recommends looking at leasing. Certified pre-owned vehicles have better rates, and electric vehicles come with tax credits, which can help lower overall costs. Also, make sure you're getting your current car serviced regularly so it lasts longer. For Consumer Watch, I'm Jen Sullivan.
Gas prices in LA County have dropped for the 16th time in the last 17 days, according to AAA. The price for a gallon of regular gasoline in LA County dropped 2 cents at a cent today to $5.25. In Orange County, the price also dropped 0.2 of a cent to $5.17 a gallon. In Riverside County, a gallon of regular gas is also $5.17. But that is an increase of 0.6 cents from yesterday, ending a 13-day streak of decreasing prices. AAA says pre-Memorial Day demand and oil costs below $80 a barrel are the likely reasons for prices dropping across the nation.
Southern California enjoying some comfortable weather, but could we see a chance of rain this week?
We'll take a live look outside Malibu right now. Dan Amaro has a complete look at the AccuWeather forecast next. Plus this.
Monster Jam is back at SoFi Stadium. Preparations underway for the World Finals happening this weekend. I'm Jake Schwartella in Inglewood. We have all the details coming up on Eyewitness News.
Boar's Head is crafted an ode to legendary barbecue. A sweet, smoky, slow-roasted masterpiece to excite the senses. Time-honored flavor, sliced fresh at the deli. Boar's Head Sweet Peas Honey Barbecue Glazed Chicken Breast. Honey drizzled and barbecue sizzled. Only from Boar's Head, compromised elsewhere. Incredible, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, when you're home on the boat in RV all bundled with Progressive, you've got the peace of mind you really wanted.
Yeah, I just hope it stays this way. Once word gets out about these places, they tend to... And there it is. This vehicle's protected.
Hey, Sam. I am just at this beautiful lake that I just discovered. Practicing gratitude, manifesting abundance.
At Ace, we know not all paint is created equal, so to do it right, start with our most durable paint. Only Ace has this collection of premium brands like Benjamin Moore, Magnolia Home by Joanna Gaines, and Clark & Kensington. And Ace has premium service and quality paint that stand up to the test of time. Around the block, what you need in stock, with service so good it's guaranteed. And right now, buy a gallon of Magnolia Home or Clark & Kensington and get the second one 50% off. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
If you have bought fast food lately, you've likely seen a rise in prices. But fast food customers soon have new value options.
Well, some of the most popular restaurant chains say that they hear those complaints and see the result in fewer customers. ABC's Rhiannon Allen has more.
Fast food fans reacting to word that McDonald's is planning to add a $5 value meal to its menu as it responds to a drop in sales. Inflation taking a toll, the chain getting grilled by customers amid reports of a Big Mac value meal approaching $18 in parts of the country.
A big share of McDonald's clients are low-income consumers. And so those people, low-income consumers, are really feeling the pinch right now. And maybe they are not necessarily eating at restaurants. Maybe they're just eating at home.
The Golden Arches now looking to better compete with Wendy's $5 Biggie Meal and Burger King's 2 for $5 option. Fast food prices in March were 33% higher than in 2019, and labor costs are surging.
I used to eat McDonald's a lot on the job site. It's quick and easy and cheap, but not really anymore. It's not that cheap anymore. So I'm not really saving the money I had going to McDonald's or any sort of fast food.
Casual restaurant chains like Red Lobster also seeing red, now considering bankruptcy, while Applebee's and Chili's offer bargain burgers and other discounts. Even small-town kitchens are feeling the heat. Des Moines, Iowa seeing several restaurants close their doors, citing higher costs, as well as COVID-era loans coming due. As for those fast food fanatics, they have this simple message.
I'm ambassador through and through, but please lower your prices. You can't go out any further. You can't.
McDonald's has not commented on the potential $5 meal. Local franchises would be part of the pricing conversation before the menu change. Rhiannon Allen, ABC News, New York.
Turning our attention back to the weather, I feel really bad for the folks out there that they pray. It's so cold when they go on the beach walks. I heard somebody complaining about that earlier.
Right? Yeah, you're right down there on the sand. And
well, having to walk the sand in such chilly temperatures, it's heartbreaking. Feel bad.
Yeah, if we had one more second, we get a little bubble from calling someone who's on. It must be fair to everybody here, of course.
No, poor adorable calling, but
Listen, I'm just saying, walked outside today. I had a little vest on, like one of those puffy vests that everybody kind of wears. I had to go back and get my puffer jacket.
Is that cold?
Is that cold?
Yeah, well, that's that marine there, man. Tough days there. Yeah, it is. These runs are tough. Yeah.
They really are.
Yeah.
So,
what I'm doing is
oh my, it's going to be heated, man.
Yeah,
Be on fire.
Turn off their microphones quick. Hey, listen, outside the go, check out how things were. Again, we're talking about those clouds in the morning hours, and certainly this morning was no different down in the valley spots, too. So these clouds are not on the coast, too. They move inland as well. Now we check into the valley here in the 7 o'clock hour. It's still on the cool side. We get very much warmer during the day as well. So 67 right now in Van Nuys. Down the coast, yeah, but we mentioned the clouds are really strong. Right here along the Santa Monica coastline, very gray skies right now. And very cool temperatures, 70 to 60 degrees at the moment. For downtown, still a little blue sky trying to work through here the early evening hours, but temperature certainly staying on the cool side, 64 for our downtown area at the moment. Got ourselves looking at a couple of things here. We've got a rigid high pressure to our east now. That's our influences very much. The real weather maker is going to be this low that's kind of camped out here. It's going to stick around there just off the coast. That's going to just keep pumping things in. We see that counterclockwise motion around that low. It kind of drives in that cool marine air. So those clouds we see on the coastal spots are getting pushed to the inland spots as well. So everybody stays on the cool side because the day just starts cloudy everywhere. Here's a great shot right now. We're seeing clouds all over Southern California. That's going to hold through tonight into tomorrow morning. Now, we will see a little clearing on the inland spot, but also watch now. We'll see a little pop-up moisture here or there through the afternoon hours. Clouds again build up, a little more moisture mixed in there as well. Again, tomorrow night into Wednesday as well. So just kind of have the umbrella around just in case. A few spots we have a little drizzle and light rain. Not huge amounts, but certainly cloudy, May gray, and yeah, a little drizzle worked in. And I'll show that to you in the 7-day forecast. Here's the numbers overnight under those cloudy skies. 50s pretty much staying there from 53 in Irvine, 52 in Temecula, colder, of course, Beaumont, 45, 68 warmer in Palm Springs. But Palm Springs, kind of away from all the cloud cover, away in the desert, so you're going to hit 97 tomorrow. A lot of sunshine and warmth there, but everywhere else, temps get cooler and head towards the west. So 81 San Bernardino, 78 Lake Elsinore, 64 at Dana Point, 69 for Mission Viejo, 76 for Covina, 87 for Palmdale. You notice the pattern here. You get inland, a little more heat. So 78 for Santa Clarita. You track back towards the west, you go 63 in Oxnard, cloudy, 65 for Malibu, cloudy as well. So look ahead on the Acura 7-day forecast. We're going to see numbers stay all below average for the basin through the next 7 days. Only as warm as 71. The average is about 73. It's the clouds every day there, partly sunny skies, cooler days, a couple like 69s for Wednesday and then Friday into Saturday, with that chance of drizzle strongest on Sunday through the basin. How about the valley, the Inland Empire? There too, temps staying well below average, 77 by the warmer that gets tomorrow, and on Thursday with clouds still there, a little drizzle on Wednesday mixed in with that sunshine, and then a lot more cloud cover, a lot more drizzle for Sunday as well. How about beaches? They're pretty much cloudy all day, especially Wednesday and Thursday. Temps stay in that low to mid-60s range throughout with that drizzle coming through on Sunday. Mountain spots have clouds mixed in there with that slight chance of rain and maybe even a thunderstorm or two on Tuesday and Wednesday. And then we jump a little bit for a couple days of 71, 72 Thursday, Friday with some sunshine. And then back we go, clouds, cooler, another chance of some drizzle on Sunday. That's kind of your drizzle day for just about everybody. And for the high desert, we're going to go sunny and warm. It's the desert after all, so upper 80s, even into the 90s by Thursday and Friday, meaning Palm Springs pushing towards 100 right here in towards the end of the weekend. But then by the weekend, a little bit cooler there too as well. Low 80s, windy conditions, gusting about 30, 40 miles per hour and cooler temps there. But for the most part, everywhere else, if you're towards the coast and the valleys, have the umbrella on just in case. All right, Colleen, David, go ahead.
Perfect, Danny, thank you. Coming up, they're speeding, flipping, and sometimes even flying.
The Monster Jam World Finals are coming to Southern California, and you won't believe how much dirt needs to be dumped inside SoFi Stadium to make the event come to life.
Why choose the Sleep Number Smart Bed?
Can't keep me warm when I'm cold.
Wait, no, I'm always hot.
Sleep Number does that.
Can I make my side softer?
I think my side firmer.
Sleep Number does that.
Can I help us sleep better and better?
Please.
Sleep Number does that. 94% of smart sleepers report better sleep. Now save 50% on the Sleep Number limited edition smart bed plus 0% interest for 36 months. Shop now at sleepnumber.com.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Discover Cashback Debit gives everyone money back on the stuff they buy, so I'll borrow these kids a bunch of candy. I know what I'm doing.
A debit card with cashback. Discover Cashback Debit.
Smile, you found it. The feeling of finding psoriasis can't filter out the real you. So go ahead, live unfiltered with the one and only Sotyktu, a once-daily pill for moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, and the chance at clear or almost clear skin. It's like the feeling of finding you're so ready for your close-up, or finding you don't have to hide your skin, just your background. Once daily Sotyktu was proven better, getting more people clear skin than the leading pill. Don't take if you're allergic to Sotyktu. Serious reactions can occur. Sotyktu can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB. Serious infections, cancers including lymphoma, muscle problems, and changes in certain labs have occurred. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, liver or kidney problems, high triglycerides, or had a vaccine or plan to. Sotyktu is a TYK2 inhibitor. TYK2 is part of the JAK family. It's not known if Sotyktu has the same risks as JAK inhibitors. Find what plaque psoriasis has been hiding. There's only one Sotyktu, so ask for it by name. So clearly you. Sotyktu.
You want to see by topic or even location. Only on the ABC 7 Los Angeles app.
Monster Jam getting ready to roll into SoFi Stadium this weekend. The stadium kicking into high gear as drivers prepare to tear up the dirt in competition.
Eyewitness News reporter Jason Patel has more on the preparations now underway.
Monster Jam is back at SoFi Stadium. Work is underway for the World Finals happening on Saturday. More than 10 million pounds of dirt will be dumped inside the stadium.
In a normal stadium event, we have about 3,500 yards of dirt. In the Monster Jam World Finals, we're bringing in almost 8,000 yards of dirt. That's about 600 truckloads. Half of the dirt we used last year, we stored it right in the parking lot. The other half coming a little bit further away. So we'll be trucking that in all day long, the next couple days, preparing that battlefield for Saturday.
The stadium will be transformed into a man-made track course with obstacles as high as 10 feet tall. This is the first time the World Finals are happening at SoFi.
SoFi Stadium, we're 70,240 seat capacity building, a little larger than NFL Stadium, so it gives us an advantage to be able to hold this type of activity here in the LA market. We are the biggest stadium to be able to do that.
12,000-pound trucks will speed through the stadium and perform stunts and tricks. This year's track allows for side-by-side racing, and you'll see 24 of the best drivers. This is a family-friendly event, and main event starts at 6 p.m., but there will be tons of fun beforehand.
So Saturday, obviously the main event, Monster Jam World Finals, but before that, starting at 10 a.m., we have the Monster Jam Pit Party. More trucks than ever before, so 50 trucks on site. Come get your autographs, see the drivers up close, and see some of the competitions earlier in the day.
You can find tickets on monsterjam.com. At SoFi Stadium, Jason Patel, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
The Las Vegas Sphere is about to get an update. Inside the Sphere, there is state-of-the-art technology. Well, now, the Sphere Entertainment CEO says the company is going to add audio to the outer part called the Exosphere. And that new feature could be ready as soon as this summer.
The crew for Boeing Starliner spacecraft are preparing for a second attempt to launch this Friday. The first launch attempt was scheduled for last Monday, but was pushed back after trouble with the faulty valve. Veteran NASA take the Starliner into test flight to dock with the International Space Station. The delay is yet another stumble for Boeing, which has made headlines over its aircraft defects.
Well, everyone is getting hit hard by inflation, but it appears to be worse for Gen Z. A new study from the credit reporting agency TransUnion looked at the credit usage of Americans between the ages of 22 and 24, and they found that they are earning less money, have more debt, and higher rates of delinquency compared to millennials when they were that age. Not only have Gen Zers had to deal with the economic impact of the pandemic early in their careers, but also soaring inflation and interest rates.
I feel so sorry for, right when you get out of school and you have these really high interest rates. It's just not cool.
It's tough to keep ahead of everything, especially with inflation.
Yeah, I look at your parents. A little longer than you probably planned. Or they planned. Thank you so much for joining us for Eyewitness News at 7. Eyewitness News continues at 11 p.m.
See you tomorrow.
Some people people just know that the best rate for you is a rate based on you with Allstate. Because there's a right way to... And a speed limit definitely isn't. So why don't you pay a rate based on...
Terrible boss with a terrible haircut.
Save the DriveWise and get a rate based on you. You're in good hands with Allstate. You might be used to living with your albuterol asthma rescue inhaler, but it's a bit of a dinosaur because it only treats your symptoms, not inflammation. Treating both symptoms and inflammation with rescue is supported by asthma experts. Finally, there's a modern way to treat symptoms and asthma attacks. Air Supra is the first ever dual-action rescue inhaler that treats your asthma symptoms and helps prevent attacks. Air Supra is the only rescue FDA approved to do both. Air Supra is an as-needed rescue inhaler and should not be used as a maintenance treatment for asthma. Get medical help right away if your breathing does not improve, continues to worsen, or for serious allergic reactions. Using Air Supra more than prescribed could be life-threatening. Serious side effects include heart problems, increased risk of thrush, or infections. Welcome to the modern age of dual-action asthma rescue. Ask your doctor if Air Supra is right for you.
Stevie Wonder, Breaking news, a woman stabbed at a Southland metro station as the string of transit violence continues. The search for an attempted killer, plus new surveillance video and a triple fatal Pasadena crash, and troubling revelations about the driver in 60 seconds.
Phone call from the boss? Sorry. Outdoor time. It's me time. I hear that. That's why we protect all your vehicles here. But hey, nothing wrong with sticking it to the boss.
Oh, Flo, you're gonna take that? Why would that concern me? Because you're aren't you?
Huh. We never actually discussed hierarchy.
Okay, why don't we just stick to letting Dave know how much he can save when he bundles his home or auto with his boat or RV?
Wait, I thought Jeannie was the boss. It's funny because I'm not boss material.
My mantra is that every next level demands a different you, and Purdue Global is giving me an opportunity to prepare myself for that next level. This is my comeback. Start yours today at purdueglobal.edu.
I'm the doctor. This is Eyewitness News with live breaking news.
We begin with breaking news at 11 o'clock. 2 violent attacks involving people using Metro Transit tonight. This video just in. Sheriff's deputies swarming the Vermont Athens Metro station tonight. We've learned a woman was attacked in a station elevator and stabbed by a man there. Eyewitnesses say the man then got on board a westbound train and hasn't been seen since. Video showing deputies looking inside the taped-off bloody crime scene inside that Metro station elevator. The woman rushed to the hospital for treatment. Her condition not known. And more violence here involving a rider on Metro tonight, this time in Glendale. Air 7 HD was overhead as Glendale police investigated a stabbing that happened on a Metro bus traveling through the city of Glendale. Police were able to take 2 people into custody. The person who was stabbed walked to a nearby hospital seeking treatment, and then was rushed to another hospital. That person's condition also unknown to us tonight. Now, stunning new revelations of the deadly Pasadena accident that killed 3 friends and injured 3 others. What we're learning about the young man behind the wheel during that extreme speed crash, and about the young lives forever changed. Eyewitness News reporter Leanne Suter live for us tonight in Pasadena. Leanne.
Mark, new surveillance video showing just how horrific that crash was. Here at the scene, the memorial continuing to grow. This as we're learning the driver was arrested on a DUI last year. Sparks fly as the Tesla runs a red light going more than 100 miles per hour, hits the curb, launching it airborne, flying more than 100 feet, hitting a power pole and crashing through a vacant building. It happens in a flash, claiming 3 lives and seriously injuring 3 others. At the scene in Pasadena along Foothill Boulevard, a growing memorial, flowers and candles as loved ones mourn the lives lost.
It's really hard to make sense of this, and it's just, he's gone. There's no other way to put that. But
he's going to be missed by a lot of people.
Stephen Michael Pfeiffer, a 20-year-old student at Pasadena City College, was killed, along with the driver, 22-year-old Moab Samuel and Esron Thesame, both seen here on a GoFundMe for all of the victims. Sources say Samuel, who had a prior DUI and was driving on a suspended license. Investigators say alcohol may have been a factor in the fatal crash, but say speed definitely was.
There was evidence that alcohol was in the car. However, we're unable to determine at this time if the driver was impaired or under the influence.
Emerson Newquist's father says his son has faint memories of the crash. The 20-year-old recovering from a broken neck and arm. 18-year-old Bella Ramirez was also seriously injured, along with Samuel's 17-year-old sister Emily, who remains in critical condition. Both of the teens students at Maranatha High School.
Our two current students are in the process of being killed, we hope, and one of our former students did not make it.
Counselors were brought in to help students at the Christian school today as police continue their investigation. Authorities releasing the surveillance video of the deadly crash in the midst of prom and graduation season as a tragic reminder that speed kills.
We're just asking people to slow down, think about that, and hopefully this information will generate the conversations and discussions with family and friends that will encourage them to slow down. The streets aren't a raceway. If you want to go fast, get to the track.
Two of the survivors are expected to be released from the hospital this week. The third undergoing more surgery today. GoFundMe's have been set up for all of the victims. You can find the links on abc7.com. Live in Pasadena, Leanne Tudor, ABC7 Eyewitness News.
All right, thank you, Leanne. Now at 11, a woman is dead after a possible DUI suspect flew his car into her Gardena Garden Grove home. This happened just before 2 a.m. yesterday on the 11,800th block of Magnolia Street. Police found 40-year-old Janet Carrillo inside the home, trapped under that Toyota Camry. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Bystanders and neighbors helped officers chase down the suspect who tried to get away on foot. Today, the gaping hole left behind now boarded up, rows of flowers and candles lying underneath. Friends say Carrillo left behind a husband and 2 teenage boys. We now know what prompted this large law enforcement presence in a Paris neighborhood today. We've learned a probation check on Abio Loop near Palma Bonita Lane led to a deputy-involved shooting in the backyard of this home. Deputies say one of the people who was there gave them false information and tried to walk away even as a taser was deployed. They say that's when the person pulled out a handgun. A deputy opened fire. The man died at a nearby hospital. No deputies were hurt. A use of force investigation is underway. There's a new twist in the Rebecca Grossman case. The LA socialite convicted in the 2020 hit-and-run deaths of 2 boys in Westlake Village. Eyewitness News reporter Sophie Flay has more from the family, who says Grossman is trying to influence the justice system.
Less than 1 month before Rebecca Grossman is set to be sentenced for the murder of 2 young brothers, she hires a new attorney, potentially creating a conflict of interest.
It's just causing a lot of distress and confusion on our end.
11-year-old Mark and 8-year-old Jacob Iskender were struck and killed in 2020 in a crosswalk in Westlake Village. Grossman was convicted of double murder. Now, Los Angeles County District Attorney George Gascon's office is reassigning the case to a different department and a different supervisor. The DA claims there could be a potential conflict of interest since Grossman's new attorney also represents Assistant District Attorney Diana Turan. Turan was recently charged with 11 felonies in connection with the illegal use of confidential sheriff's records. Prosecutors Jamie Castro and Ryan Gould reported to Turan during the Grossman trial. Attorney James Furtis represents Turan and now Grossman. The Iskenders don't think it's a coincidence that attorney was hired by Grossman.
She has the intention and she's acting upon the intentions of trying to influence the justice system.
At first, it seemed as though the DA might remove the 2 prosecutors, but a statement released from the DA's office says in part, the trial attorneys Jamie Castro and Ryan Gould will remain on the case and assist the Major Crimes Division. By reassigning the matter to the Major Crimes Division's chain of command and keeping the original trial attorneys, any potential internal conflict is resolved.
I feel like we're punished as the victims. We're being punished for something we have nothing to do with.
The motion to deal with this conflict of interest is scheduled for Friday. Grossman is set to be sentenced June 10th. In the newsroom, Sophie Flay, ABC7 Eyewitness News.
Hours of searing allegations today as a prosecution's star witness, Michael Cohen, took the stand in former President Trump's hush money trial. The former attorney and one-time Trump ally laid out the scheme to hide an affair with a porn star from voters. Eyewitness News reporter Jory Rand joining us now with details on some of the key testimony today.
Yeah, Mark, it's that last part, hiding it from voters, that could be the really big deal here. It's the crux of this case. Michael Cohen said Donald Trump paid off porn star Stormy Daniels to try and win the election. That would be a crime. But Cohen has also admitted to lying in the past, including when under oath. So will the jury believe him?
Day 16 of the Donald Trump criminal hush money trial saw the prosecution's star witness, Michael Cohen, Trump's former lawyer and fixer, take the stand. At the heart of this case is a $130,000 payment Cohen made to porn star Stormy Daniels to keep her quiet about an affair she says she had with the future president. Cohen testifying that he took out a home equity loan to get the money and that Trump paid him back in a series of $35,000 checks marked as legal expenses. Trump has denied the affair but did pay Cohen the money, arguing today outside court that they were for Cohen's work as a lawyer.
We paid a lawyer a legal expense, and when a legal expense is a legal expense, it's marked down in the...
All right, everybody. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the likes. Y'all see what my life consists of. Cutting hair, talking, you know. I got a real career. Y'all good? Thank y'all for the
Trump
love.
said he kisses and grabs women without their consent. His campaign was floundering, and Cohen testified today that Trump specifically